Hello and welcome. Now in this video we are gonna go more advanced with the Android design. Okay, and we are gonna introduce you to really a great view that you will absolutely love, and it is the card view. The card view, essentially it's just a view that we are gonna use to create more great style, to add more usability to our application, because it has more features than the normal view. It gives us to add a border, to the box shadow, so on and so forth. So what I'm gonna do, guys, search here for the property called card view, or we have it right here. Now the card view, it does not come by default to the Android Studio. It's come as an external library that we need to, that's why we need to import it to our project. And to import it, as you can see, we have this download button. Click on it and this will ask you, this operation requires the library com.android to support CardView-v7. Okay, so would you like to add this now? Of course, click on OK, and it will take seconds or minutes, depend on your internet connection, to add it to your project. Okay, so I'm gonna enable my internet connection. Okay, so okay, we have, I enabled my internet connection, and it should not take too much time. Okay, so depending on your internet connection once again. So I'm gonna pause the video just to do not keep you waiting, and we are gonna continue on once it's finished. Now guys, as you can see, Android Studio has finished importing the card view for us. Now let's go ahead and design another application that will be very nice indeed. Now we are gonna design a blog app, okay, just for the posts where the user can enter or for show all the posts. Okay, you will get the idea once we put in action. So first of all, I'm gonna change this concentrate layout to be relative layout as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna select it the whole here in the text tab, type relative layout and change it to be relative layout. Going back to the design tab, first of all, what we need to do is add this card view. Okay, and as you can see, it's fill out all the screen. Now to show you the power of the card view, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna search for the width property here. Okay, so I'm gonna make it, let's say 300 dB. We are gonna change it in a second just to show you something. Height to be, let's say 300 dB. Okay, I'm gonna also center it. Okay, horizontally, and maybe assign some margin from the top to it. Okay, margin top to be, let's say 30 dB, and we are gonna go ahead and apply the power of the card view. So select your card view here, search for the property card. Now you will see all the properties that related to the card view. Okay, for example, the card background color, we can click here on this white color to choose the color. Let's make it, or let's leave it as a white, but you can change it, I mean. Okay, we can add a border. Okay, so border and box shadow, I mean. We can click on this card evaluation and let's make it 30 dB, for example. So as you can see, we have added really simple and great box shadow. Okay, and what we can do also, we can add some border maybe to it to make it corner radius. Let's make it, how about 10 dB. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, it's great. Okay, now let's go ahead and design it very quickly. What I'm gonna do, select my card view, make it the width to be wrap content or match parent, and the height, I think I'm not happy with the height like this. I'm gonna make it 400. Okay, and assign trim margin from the left and right. Okay, select it, go to the margin from the left to be 10 dB, or maybe more than this. Okay, and the right also 20 dB. Now just to make sure that the box shadow is visible for us. Now let's go ahead and add everything inside this card view. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and add a linear layout, okay, of type horizontal. Okay, and okay, it's not show. As you can see, now we have it. I'm gonna make the height to be wrap content. Okay, and maybe increase Oh, okay, let's leave it like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add text view sided. Okay, this will be for the username, and we can maybe add let's say add another text view for the, let's say, the date. Okay, so let's go ahead and select both select the text view, both of these, and increase the size and change some other properties. Let's make it, for example, 14 sp. Okay, not a great choice. Let's make it 16. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, we have them right here, and I think let's go ahead and add some padding to both of these to add some space inside of them from all sides to be 5 dB maybe. Yeah, we have it, but we do not see it very clearly. Okay, and what I'm gonna do also, I'm gonna select my linear layout and maybe add some padding also to it. 5 dB. Yeah, we have it. Great choice. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna add an image view, okay, inside this this card view. But before that, we are gonna use the linear layout of type vertical, okay, inside this card view. Okay, I'm gonna make it to be the width, leave it, and change the height to be wrap content. Okay, but just make sure, guys, it sits below this linear layout. Okay, the first one, and to go ahead, I think you get the idea. I'm gonna drag an image view inside the second linear layout that just we have added. Okay, and of course we need to add a placeholder. I think let's go ahead and click this one. Of course the size is maybe not great, so I'm gonna increase it a little bit maybe, or I think I'm gonna leave it because it's depend on you really. But I think I'm gonna search for the scale type. Let's make it center crop and see what it's gonna look like. Okay, now I'm gonna change the height of it to be 20 maybe dB. Okay, and I think we have did something wrong. Okay, now let's talk a little bit, guys. If you can see that we have the image now cover all the stuff that we have added previously. Now the reason behind this, if you look here, we have a relative layout, we have a card view, we have these linear layouts. Now the best solution for this case is actually to add a linear layout of type vertical, okay, as a parent for all the linear layout here. Okay, and let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna select the linear layout of type vertical, drag it directly to the card view, and select all the linear layouts and make them as a child for this one. Okay, so now as you can see, we have changed it successfully. But now what we want to do, we want to reposition these layouts. Okay, so as you can see, we got in a great place. So the second thing that we are gonna do, we are gonna add maybe increase the height a little bit of this image. Okay, I'm gonna make it to 1, maybe like this. Okay, now it's great. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a linear layout of type horizontal. Okay, I'm gonna add 3 buttons. Okay, let's add the first one for, let's say, the like, the second one for a comment, last one for the share. Okay, so I'm gonna select this all these buttons. Okay, and let's go ahead and change some of the properties. For example, we want to make the background color, okay, to be, let's say, white. Okay, and let's change the text color. I'm gonna leave it as a black. I'm gonna select the first one, change the text itself. Okay, I'm gonna click on the 3 dots, add a new resource. Okay, that should be like underscore name. Okay, I'm gonna make it like, okay, like this. Select the second button and it should be for the comment, maybe I'm gonna add the comment and here we should add the comment. Okay, and for the last one, which is the share button, we are gonna add the share. Okay, I'm gonna type share, and here should be share. Okay, so as you can see guys, we have designed a very simple and nice layout. Now a quick secret before we end this video. Of course we need to provide a name, like for example road analysis. Okay, and here for the date, what we can do, actually we can search for text alignment property, and let's make it text end. Okay, and let's change it to be, let's say 100 for example. Okay, something like this or whatever. Now of course we need to add maybe some margin. Okay, so I'm gonna add some margin from the end. We can provide a margin about 5 dB. Yeah, I think I am happy with this. Now guys, as you can see, we have designed a very simple one, but we forgot something, which is this linear layout that is not fill. It's fill all this space. Now of course there are more than one solution for this, and we can either to increase the size of this image view. Okay, for example, selecting your image view, make it, let's say 300. Okay, oops, no, 300. Okay, or what you can do, selecting there are more one solution, and this is the easiest one. We can make this to be wrap content and do a lot of stuff guys. So as you can see guys, we have really nice, and so we have designed a very nice design that you will be proud of once we add more and more features. And once quick notes guys, this is not, it's just not that something that, for example, that you are gonna release it on Google Play Store. This video is just was about the CardView and how to put a linear layout inside linear layout. Now let's go ahead and take a quick recap of what we did. Now I'm gonna increase this a little bit. I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, so we have a relative layout as a parent for the whole screen. We have a CardView that hold this whole post. Okay, if we expand it, we have this linear layout that is a vertical linear layout, because we want to add all the views vertically. I mean, this linear layout for the name and the date should be a linear layout, then below it we have a linear layout, then below it we have another linear layout. Now if we expand this, okay, now as you can see, this is actually a problem with the Android Studio version. I do not know why it's not showing, but I'm gonna show you a quick solution for this. So as you can see, I have it, but it's not showing correctly for me. Okay, so I need to, yeah, I have it right here. So the first, we have first linear layout of type horizontal, because it's contain only the name and the date as well. Okay, and we have this linear layout, the second one, which contain only just an image. And of course you can go further with this, for example, by adding, let's say, a description, okay, or whatever that you have. And also we have this, the last one, it's contain only 3 buttons, okay, for like and comment and share. And you can make it icons as well by typing image view instead of buttons. So that was guys our blog video design lesson. It was really simple. It just was an introduction to CardView and how we can get benefit from it. So we are going to take more examples about the CardView, and we are going to put it in real world examples in the next videos. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to continue on in the next video.